You know, you look a lot like your mother. She studied me, shaking her head. Where did that come from? Lola started fussing, and I handed her over to Katie after she placed her cup on my nightstand. She settled her on her lap. Sheila's son, Riley, and his friends were there in Fort Pratt? I hedged. Maybe, but maybe something else. Something more disturbing. She eyed me as she nestled her daughter's head at her neck. Something more disturbing than the 3 neo-Nazi scumbags? Maybe. They said you were talking up a storm when they brought you in. About? The cool gray eyes stayed steady. Mom. I stared at the sheet covering my legs. That's all, just She was there. Mom was in your coma? I'm not so sure it was a coma. Now, what do you think it was? This is going to sound funny, but there's this boogeyman in the Cheyenne culture, the Éveohtsé-heómese, and I think I was kind of doing battle with it while I was curled up under that bell. Doing battle over what? Who knows? My soul, maybe. I looked at her and laughed, or something like that. She didn't laugh, and I thought about it as we gazed at each other. Do you ever think we're haunted, punk? He hugged her daughter and looked at me, her eyes growing sad. I think we're loved, and I think true love is the strongest component in all of us, and maybe the last to fade away. We've had our share of bad luck, certainly, but I don't think we're haunted. They say all haunting is regret. Who says that? They. She smiled a wan smile. What have you got to regret, mister? I gestured toward the child in her lap. Your mother not meeting this one? And what did you have to do with that? Maybe if we'd gotten the diagnosis earlier, maybe if we'd tried something different.